FNG Podcast.
I was born to be a champion, raised in the jungle. All my life, yeah, had to fight. FNG, let's go live tonight. I was born to be a champion, raised in the jungle. All my life, yeah, had to fight. FNG, let's go live tonight. You can't move on your own. Ouija moves, dancing in the end zone. Crush groove. All we do is get dubs. Hate to lose. We can do this all day. No snooze. Don't get it poppin' if you saying that you poppin', dog. Never will I lose to a noob. Just won't happen, y'all. Call a deep pass. Watch flash. What you crying for? Gonna pass a six. Better yet, put them up quick. Here I'm hating from the side. Twitch watch. I guess you say it's about time. TikTok. FNG, where we at? On top. Other leagues can't win. Flip flop. I was born to be a champion. Raised in the jungle.
All right, FNG, what's up? This host, Jan, aka Boarding Kenya 22, the Raiders owner. We are live with show 77. We will go over weeks 15 through 18, and we'll discuss the playoff picture there as well. But joining me as always, we have Debo, Harris, aka Debo, the Chargers owner. So that backwards.
It's all good. What's going on, FNG fam? How y'all feeling?
With us, we also have Keith Sleep, the Colts owner.
Yeah, I'm here now. Good. Check 1, 2. Are we good?
Also joining us, our other commissioner, my right-hand man, Tranks, Philly Jedi, 9-time Super Bowl champ, the 49ers owner.
Greetings, everyone. It's excellent to be here, and I appreciate you guys flexing for me, not doing the show yesterday and doing it today because I was occupied.
It actually worked out for everyone, so we're good. We're good. And also, we have a special guest with us joining us today. I think it's his first time ever joining us, I believe, or has he joined us before?
No, he's been on maybe once or twice before.
Okay,
but he's not.
He hasn't been on too many shows. But joining us today is Timothy, aka Dog, the Browns owner.
What's up, FNG?
Number one seed.
Number one
seed, man.
All right.
Doing big things.
So let me see if I can go ahead and we'll go over stats and all that standings and stuff. So see if I can get the get this loaded here. So just give me a sec. We'll
last I checked, while you pull that up, last I checked, you had a 12-game win streak, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you've been putting a whole lot of work, huh?
And there's still work to be done.
Okay. That sounds like you want to get to the big dance, huh?
It's just facts, man. Still more. We're not done yet. You know, I want to do.
Just understand that you just made your path much easier. Only having one loss all season long. Woo, man.
Man, you got one loss too. Let's stop the nonsense.
Huh?
We're focused on the guest.
We're focused on the guest and why he's in here. That's what we focused on.
Mm-hmm. There are 2 one-loss teams in here, 2 number 1 seeds in here. So don't put it all on Dog like it's all on Dog.
You were also top 10. You were number 1 last week too in the top 10. Man, I tell you, you got it going on this week.
Here we go.
So I had the violins playing in the back end.
Oh boy.
Team's healthy, got no injuries, right? No, okay.
Just one. But he'll be back.
Oh, really?
He'll be back next week. So
that bye helped you out right there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like your game is 100% with being perfect, and 1% means you leave too much work? You're not ready for the playoffs. Where do you think you are in percentage wise?
Ooh, probably about 92%.
Holy crap, 92%.
Yes.
Oh, definitely let the better half know you're on TV now.
That's right.
No cookies and nothing like that.
Oh.
Gonna be champion.
Yeah. I love hearing that intro, man. With the way Hosiana has it set up now, with using the actual file, you can hear all that actual work that was put in the background,
Right.
bass and different things added.
Letting me.
Well,
Huh.
almost. There you go. You were in
No.
the party. That's what it was.
Ah.
While you work on that, do you want me to move it, keep it moving, or
Yeah, we can keep moving. I'm just trying to get back to this screen.
no
here.
problem? You'll catch up. You'll catch up. Well, what we're going to go to next is we're going to go to the FNG standings. Give Mr. Hosian some time to display it. We got it. I mean, he's got this thing set up perfect. So hopefully you guys will be able to see this in a minute. As usual, we'll start in the AFC North. We got the Cleveland Browns, and what that Z means, I think they clinched the number 1 seed, right? Yeah. So Cleveland Browns are 16-1 on a 12-game win streak. Excellent. Right behind them, you have the Ravens, who made the playoffs, 11-6. You have the Bengals, also the X. I think that means they made the playoffs. They have they're 11-6 as well, so they're tied at 11-6. Steelers at 5-12. Moving right along to the AFC South, we have the Titans. They've clinched the division at 14-2-1. And right behind them at 12-4-1 is the team that tied them, the Colts. They look like they made the playoffs.
Playoffs?
Yeah, right. Then you have the Jaguars. Mysteriously, they don't have an X by their name. They're 11-6 as well. And in fourth place in the AFC South is 0-17 Texans. It looks like
number
1 draft pick to me.
Overall draft pick.
Right.
He's got a lot of draft picks. He's going to be all right.
So he's going to be good.
I'm assuming.
Heading over to the AFC East, we have the Bills. They've clinched their division, granted a playoff berth, and they're at 11-6. We have the Jets right behind them at well, not right behind, 4 games back at 7-10. Behind them is the Dolphins at 5-12, and the Patriots at 2-15. That looks like maybe the number 2 draft pick overall. Heading on to the AFC West, we got the champs, the reigning champions at 14-3. They've clinched their division on 7-game win streak. We have the Chiefs, Kansas City Chiefs at 6-10. Right behind them is the Broncos, 5-11-1. Chiefs are 6-10-1. The team that tied them probably is 5-11-1. And the Raiders are right behind them at 5-12, rounding out that division. Heading over to the NFC, go to the NFC North. We have NFC North. We have the Packers clinching the division at 15-2. Sorry. We have the Bears with that X by their name means they made the playoffs. 12-5. We have the Lions at 8-9, 4 games back, and the Vikings rounding out the division at 6-11. Heading to this NFC South standings. It's on the first page, Hosian, the home page.
I'm trying to get there.
NFC South, we have the Falcons. They've won a division and they're 12-5. They were the reigning NFC champions from last season. Right behind them, well, 5 games back, you have the Buccaneers at 7-10. Always a tough out. We have the Saints at 5-12, 2 games back, and the Panthers at 4-13. Those are the top 5 picks right there. Heading on to the NFC East, we have the Giants at 10-7. Tiger Roar has made the playoffs and clinched his division.
Crazy.
Tiger, I see.
Yep. You got to get in to potentially win, right? You have the Cowboys, who have an X by their name, so they have clinched the playoffs. This was the guy that was in the NFC Championship game last season for season 1, 9-8. We have the Eagles at 7-10, We have the Commanders rounding out the division, probably the third or fourth overall pick at 3-14. Heading over to the NFC West. Look at the Seahawks. All right, we'll look at these 49ers. They clinched the NFC and they're 16-1. But the Seahawks, 8-9, and they are in the dance. Brand new owner making it into the playoffs for his first time, Mr. Damari Allen. Congratulations. Behind them are the damn Cardinals, 7-10. These dudes are tough out. They're the ones that ruined my season, my perfect season, by the way. And we have the Rams at 6-11 round of division. And Hossein, that is your FNG standings.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and it looks like I'm having complications, unfortunately.
That's fine.
I'm
No
not sure
problem.
what's going on.
Oh, what we
So
have
if you guys,
next
you want to go over
usually,
stats then?
yeah, that's usually what's next after the standings. We go into the stats. You were just mentioning Sleep, a guy that won the MVP. Do you want to go over the awards first before we do the stats?
We can, the weekly awards or
Yeah, the
we
yearly
can.
awards.
The yearly,
Yeah.
It's then in the season, we might as well go over those awards too. Sleep, you want to I'll look at those?
Hold on, let me check it out. I wasn't even in the game.
No problem. You want me to go if you don't have it?
Yeah, give me a sec.
No problem.
So, yearly awards, MVP. Let's start off with that. Yes. Later, yeah. So Malik Willis has won the league MVP.
No surprise there.
Yeah, he was doing his thing with him. You got Brees Hall that came in second. Jonathan Taylor was right there at third. I was leading for a second, and them two just took off. So, shouts out to them. Brees Hall up there, doing his thing too. Start on the AFC side. We want to do all the awards down here?
Just the top three will be good, and whatever ones you think are cool.
Are you on the MVP one still?
Yeah, I already did the MVP joints.
Okay.
What about Coach of the Year?
Coach of the Year.
No surprise.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Coach of the Year, Mr. Shanahan, 49ers, 16-1. So he was over there, yapping about the Browns being, 16-1 and forgetting about himself, but he's Coach of the Year, followed by Mike Tomlin of the Chargers.
Okay.
And Phil Parcells.
Phil, look at this dude. Phil
Parcells.
Parcells.
Rounding out the top three.
Phil Parcells. Wow.
Yeah. It's tough coaches right there, man. All these guys got, Super Bowl appearances and all that. I'm gonna just run down real quick. Let's go to
the AFC?
AFC Offensive Player of the Year.
Woo!
That's NFC.
That's NFC. Right, go to AFC for me.
There we
So
go.
you got Brees Hall with his 500 carries. One. Jonathan Taylor right there, the second spot. I was leading for a while, man. I kind of tapered off. And Robert Woods out of nowhere. Robert Woods number 3. I didn't even check his season. He must have had a phenomenal season to be number 3 in Offensive Player of the Year. That's wow. Over Diggs and all them. Jeez. Yeah.
Oh man.
So we go to Defensive Player of the Year. Another Titan, AJ Moore. Yeah, he came on late too because I was, Isaiah Rodgers, that's in the second spot, was number 1 for a while. But Moore had a great season. I think that was his first year starting at that safety spot too. Denzel Ward rounding out the top 3. Had a great year. Sat in the last game.
I think Denzel Ward should be number 1. That's some type of glitch or something. That man had 8 interceptions in one game.
He's got a few.
But Moore has like one more.
Now.
Yeah, Moore has one more than both of us, so he got that.
Crazy.
He has one more, 2 more than both of us in that last game against the Titans against the Jaguars. So yeah,
just to help you out there, Sleep. Robert Woods is 4th in receiving, 1,695 yards with 22 touchdowns.
Wow.
Tied for second, 22 touchdowns, and his receptions he's in the top 4 in receptions. That guy was having an amazing season.
Yeah, I wasn't really paying him much attention. I was watching all them other dudes and Diggs, all them other cats in the AFC. So yeah, he snuck up in there, man. Definitely stuck up in there. His quarterback helped him out. You know, more on the defense. All right, let's go to our offensive rookie of the year. Another one. Brees Hall got me. You know,
No surprise.
yeah, Brees Hall was killing. I mean, that's pretty much his whole offense. Give it to Brees Hall and get out the way. James Cook at the number 2 spot, and Hassan Haskins, the rookie, came on late, man.
The rook.
Started at week 7.
Yeah, he didn't get Hassan Haskins to week 7, so that's crazy.
Just to provide some perspective on those rookies, Brees Hall he leads the FNG with 3,174 yards on 487 carries, 30 touchdowns. That is amazing.
Yeah,
and Fournette's right behind him with Taylor in third,
right.
2,200 yards. Cook, you said for offensive rookie, he's got 2,087 yards with 24 touchdowns, which is in the top 6. So
Right.
I mean, those rookies were doing really well this year.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Hendrick,
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah. Haskins, I'm sorry,
Haskins, yeah.
Hassan Haskins with only 12 games played, 1,922 yards rushing. So that's amazing.
Yeah,
26 touchdowns, amazing considering he started week 12 or whatever.
absolutely.
No, 12.
Elijah in the bacon.
We're going to go over to defensive rookie of the year. This guy, JT Woods, finally got me. Finally got me. I taped it off a lot. He picked it up, man. He stepped it up. This kid, Marcus Jones, is a problem at number 2. I played against this dude, man. I think he picked me off twice. Yeah, he's pretty good. And Chad Muma.
Who the
I
hell
don't
is
remember
that?
this dude.
Is that a linebacker?
It might be, but he, you know what I mean? He right there, number 3.
He
Number
did
3.
something.
Yeah, he definitely did something, man. His whole defense was doing work, though. He had like mad forced fumbles. So I can see why he's up there. I can definitely see why he's up there. All right. That rounds out the AFC top 3 in every position. Best at every position, that's that. We do everything already? Yeah, we do that.
Did we do the QBs and all that?
You want to do all that? We could do that.
Speed through it.
All right, we could do that. I was just gonna do the ones that won. All right, so the best QB, top 3 QBs in the AFC: Malik Willis, obviously, Lamar Jackson at number 2, and Justin Herbert at number 3.
Nice.
Yeah,
All playoff teams.
Yeah, all playoff teams. Young cats, man. Good arms. One day. All right. Best running back. You got Brees Hall, no surprise. Jonathan Taylor, number 2, and James Cook, number 3.
Nice.
Yeah. Best wide receiver, Robert Woods. Stephon Diggs at the number 2 spot. And what was that? Andre Vasalia?
Andre.
Vasalia. Coming on strong.
Anthony.
63 overall.
Yeah, man. You know how to get them open. All right, we're going to go to best offensive lineman.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Corey Linsley, number 1. Brandon Sheriff at number 2. I wonder, is he still on the? Yeah, I think so. And the Browns finally got somebody up here.
Joe Bitonio.
I'm looking at his name down here. Yeah, Joe
Bitonio. One of them. Man.
No, it's Bettino.
That guy.
That's not bad. Defensive line. Myles Garrett, number 1.
No surprise.
You got my guy Kwity Paye, number 2, and you got Chris Jones at number 3. Chris Jones is the problem.
Yes.
Best linebacker.
Half sack problem.
Ocean's guys up here. Max Crosby, number 1.
Yeah.
David Long.
17
Jr.
sacks.
Yeah, he's killing it. Got David Long Jr. at number 2. And my man Shaq Leonard at number 3. You got a lot of familiar faces up here, man. Like the same teams, the same. You got 1 or 2 sleepers in here, but a lot of familiar faces. The best DB, AJ Moore Jr., number 1. Number 2 is Isaiah Rodgers Sr. Number 3 is Denzel Ward. It was going back and forth all season. All right, go to the kickers. You got best kicker is Dustin Hopkins, Brandon McManus, number 2, and Cade York at number 3.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that rounds off the AFC.
Yep, AFC.
We'll jump off to the NFC.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
We'll do the.
Oh boy, let's see what Train's got to say about this.
Right.
What are you talking about? I shouldn't be anywhere near this stuff.
Hey, look, we taking too long. We got to speed through it now.
All right, there we go. So offensive player of the year.
Hold up 1 second. I'm gonna get over to that. Man, this kid was killing it this year. Offensive player of the year is Christian Watkins,
Killing it.
Green Bay Packers. He was killing it this year. Saquon
23
Barkley at the
yards,
number 2 spot, man. Saquon came on big once they give him that X Factor back. Debo Samuel at number 3. It did quietly. Debo Samuel had a great year. Quietly. You didn't even notice it. I mean, I noticed it because I hear this dude yapping all day, but yeah. Go ahead over to defensive player of the year. Jalen Ramsey, no surprise.
What? Who threw the ball
Jackson,
to him?
number 2. I don't know.
Not
Michael
me.
Parsons, who killed me one game at number 3. Yeah, Michael Parsons is out there, man. Double team. That's all I'm gonna say. Offensive rookie of the year, Christian Watson, no surprise.
Yeah.
One of my favorites, Kenneth Walker the third at number 2. And the man I traded for no reason at all, Alec Pierce at number 3, wide receiver. He's getting it. Tall, fast, everything. Oh man, this dude, defensive rookie of the year, Troy Anderson. Yeah, Troy Anderson, man.
6'4", bunch of speed.
Hey man, you need to trade that boy to me, man. Stop playing. All right. You got Jaquan Brisker at number 2. You got Tariq Woolen at number 3, another cheat code. Problem. If y'all don't know these dudes, I better get familiar.
Oh, you'll get to know them.
Yeah. Best quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, no surprise. AR. Justin Fields at number 2. He was doing work with Justin Fields. And Trey Lance, rounding out the top 3. Best quarterback. NFC. Best running back in the NFC goes to Leonard Fournette at number 1.
Wow.
Yeah, over Saquon, which is wild. Saquon Barkley at number 2. And another 49er, Christian McCaffrey. Number 3.
McCaffrey or something. Yeah, one of those.
Man, this Christian Watkins guy he's really he's cleaning up right now.
Awards, dude.
He's got 3 awards so far.
3 awards. Best, he's all right, bye-bye. Best wide receiver, number 1, Christian Watkins.
He gonna be an X Factor.
Yeah, Debo Samuel at number 2. And Justin Jefferson, another receiver that killed me at number 3. He's a problem.
Yeah.
All right, another 49er, man. Surprise, surprise. 16-1 to do that for you. 16-1, folks. Trent Williams. Trent Williams, like 50 years old. He's still the best. Chris Lindstrom at number 2 from the Falcons. And Mike McGlinchey, the one you hate, is at number 3. Hey, we got traded.
Broncos paid him all that money in free agency. He can have him.
All right, best defensive lineman in the NFC. Aaron Donald.
Who's that?
Montez Sweat.
Who? Aaron who?
Right?
And Drake Jackson.
That's a who.
The rookie.
Oh man. Wow.
Third and 4th. Trey Jackson.
That's crazy.
Dude, you got a cheat code of a team.
Right?
Man.
Best linebacker, my boy Micah Parsons.
Nice.
Rashawn Gary, Michigan guy. And Hassan Reddick of the Eagles. Rounding out the top 3 best linebacker.
For now.
Right. Best DB, Jalen Ramsey.
Who's throwing a ball there?
Eddie Jackson at number 2 from the Bears. And Carlton Davis III of the Buccaneers. I wonder who's throwing the ball at him. All right, and best kicker in the NFC is Matt Prater, number 1. Jake Elliott at number 2. And Jonathan, what is it, Garibay?
Garibay, yeah.
Garibay at number 3. A lot of 49ers up there, man.
Jeez.
Wow.
That rounds off all the awards for all the divisions in the conference, I should say.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Excellent job, Sleep.
Thank you, man. Oh, Dog's back. What's up, Dog?
Up. Sorry about that, John.
What do you want to go over next? Stats, or we pretty much covered that with these awards?
We kind of covered the stats
with the
awards. I kind of wanted to do them both at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guess we review the games.
Yeah, we can go over the games here.
We are starting with.
Oops, hold on.
Week 15. Playoff schedule. Go to playoff schedule and then switch to L trigger to week 15. Excuse me.
All right. We're on week 15.
Let's see.
First.
Any games jump out at you guys here?
Had a nail biter in Cleveland. Baltimore
Oh,
gets
yes.
edged out by 3 points.
Yeah, and we have our guest speaker that can speak on that.
Oh boy. Bill got lucky to get 17 points.
Well.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
There it is.
Wow.
There it is.
He's not
That was
on
a
the
good-
battleship.
begun.
Just messing with you. It was a good game. He played tough. I played tough. That game was actually reminiscent of the first game. I won that game late with a field goal. Did the same thing on in this past game. I was never worried about the tying of the game. I was more concerned with losing to that dude. But I don't like to lose to the Ravens. I don't like to lose to anyone in my division. Though I like Mike more than I like guys. I'll say that.
Wow.
No, but usually him and I have some battles. So this one was another one. And it was my responsibility to go down and score late and take the victory, clear him out twice this season. So, which was really good. That was good, for me. It was good for him to, I hope it hurt. I hope it stung. I mean that. I hope he cried in the car, to be honest with you.
Oh, man.
But I'm talking trash.
It looks like you had a pretty good lead in the first half. You had 17-3.
I did.
And he scored 14 points in the second half, and all you really had to do was just stay ahead, play a little defense, not give him the ball too many times.
Right. One of those scores, though, was on a broken play. Two of my guys ran into each other, and, his guy got free. He saw that guy, and he was able to pick up a TD on that play, I believe. And but at the end of the day, the Browns won, and the result was not the same, and we're going to move on from here.
Roger that.
Nick Chubb had a good game in that game. 123 carries, 160 yards for 2 TDs, averaging 7 yards a carry.
Yeah. Yep.
Not bad.
And Lamar Jackson was his only rush offense.
Yeah, he was scrambling.
104 yards on 5 carries.
And that was a broken play. He got free because I clicked on the guy. The computer was about to grab him, and then I clicked on him, so I ended up missing that tackle. And he just went right middle all the way down the field.
So that's the 8% you was talking about that you got to work on to get to 100.
I don't like Philly no more. I do not. Oh gosh, yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's pretty balanced game.
Chicago beats the Eagles 34-17. I didn't see that game, but that was an important seeding game for the Bears. Big game for the Eagles too.
I think it was on. I watched some of it. Wasn't. Yeah, moving along.
Okay. Jacksonville fighting for the playoffs, beating the Dallas Cowboys. Very important game for them because they were like hanging on by the fingernails to the playoffs, 34-14. It was a good win by Jave. I want to say his name right now, butcher it. Look at the Jets all over the Detroit Lions.
Yeah,
47-30.
Oh man.
Okay, more life. I see you.
That was the run to Brees Hall game.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Blew up in the first and the fourth quarter, man.
Yeah. Run Brees Hall. How many
carries he got?
Yeah.
34 carries?
Yeah.
Isn't that what he averages?
Pretty much.
5
a game?
touchdowns.
Oh, it was just like break through the line, stiff arm, gone. Break through the line, then gone. Yeah.
It's crazy.
I think Hutchinson and the boys need to practice some run defense. That was insane. He almost got 300 yards. Woo.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, he did. Those 5 TDs, man. That's Woo. A lot of touchdowns.
Yeah, so far we got 7 people watching. They haven't announced, so only one person. Well, 2 people announced who they are so far. We got the Titans watching, and Dill got the dog finished talking. He said, "LOL."
I knew that'd make him smile.
All right,
What other games were there this week?
Oh,
Any other
big! This
games?
was a big game for Seton. Tennessee loses to the Chargers. This is one of Tennessee's one of their 2 losses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember what happened in that game, Champ?
A little bit. Just wanted to go ahead and establish the run. I got pressure on him early in the game, to make him punt the ball. I believe I did get a turnover early in the game also. I think I got an early lead in that game, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I
had a big second quarter.
21-6 before the first half ended. Yeah, I don't really remember too much, but he definitely made a strong effort to come back in the fourth quarter. I had to hold him down. Just established the run best as I could. I turned the ball over, and I did wind up turning the ball over twice.
Yeah, 2
Did
picks.
establish the run game though. Haskins had 30 carries for 216 yards, 3 TDs, averaging 7.2 yards a carry, with 9 broken tackles. Man, my man, he was breaking some tackles that game.
Yeah, he was pretty effective that game. I will say that. I remember that at least.
Well, with the 14 points in the second half, you pretty much were massaging that lead you had. So.
Yeah, I do remember Khalil Mack having. I think he had about 3 or 4 sacks in that game alone. He was getting a lot of pressure.
Yeah, he had 4 sacks.
That's crazy.
Mack was going crazy in that game, man. Definitely what we needed. I wanted to pressure his QB. That's definitely what I wanted to do, just to keep him from, getting those dink and dunk passes he like to do off. So, yeah, we came out with the W. So it mattered at that point. He played well. I will say that. He did play well.
All right. Well, that looks like most of that week, right? Well,
yeah,
this one
pretty much.
That Rams and Packers game was crazy.
Yeah,
I think I was at work when it was on. That game was wild, bro. The Rams
48-41.
The Rams was beating them.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Bro, Rams was winning, man. Lost the game.
Opened up a can of 28 points of whoop ass in the second half.
Hey, look at that no turnover thing. Look at that no turnover thing for the Rams, though.
I can't believe it.
What?
Crazy, right?
I know Sean Smith got something to say about that. He just said he's watching.
Our game was wild, man. Sean Smith in the second half just turned it on him. I'm like, there's too much time left. There's too much time left. Something gonna happen. Sure enough,
right.
Got a couple stops. I was like, oh boy, there it is.
Damn, Aaron Rodgers 23 of 29. Whew.
Yeah.
Efficient.
That was one of the wildest games of the week to me when I was watching. Like, wow, these dudes, man, really.
Hey, man, a lot of good players in this league, man. Whether you're in the playoffs or not, you always got a chance of taking the L.
Absolutely.
Don't you know it?
All right, let's move on to week 16.
Anything stand out? Falcons beating the Ravens. That was
another good game.
Big game.
Yeah, looks
Fun
like
game.
The Falcons were up big going in the second half, and then he got a little bit of momentum, but still sustained the lead.
Let me just say this, and I'm actually moving on to the next game because I watched this game. I didn't see this Baltimore game, but this Buffalo-Chicago game, I thought the Bears were going to lose this game because it felt like they were doing everything in their power to give this game away.
Yeah.
And every time I thought that they were going to lose it, Josh Allen threw a pick. It was I was going to say he was going to lose this game. I was like, man, consider how outmatched you were versus this team. That was a good performance. Then when he started to bring the game back, I was like, oh my God. He might win this. There's enough time. He might win this game. 14 points in the fourth and ended up winning that. Oh, man, I was impressed. He was running the ball well. He limited James Cook to 61 yards, which is, Nation usually does pretty well on the ground. And Diggs had under 100 yards and only 1 touchdown. So, that Bears defense did well because Diggs usually goes off.
Yeah.
So
he has some big games, yeah, for sure.
I enjoyed that game a lot.
Hey, reverting back to that Rams Packers game, Sean Smith said Christian Watson on special teams won that Rams game for him.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Must have had him on kick return or something.
Man, that's what it
Anything
sound
else stand out here?
Fun game to watch. I'll tell you that much.
This game wasn't played. Giants, Minnesota. Did anybody watch that game?
Yeah,
Pretty
A couple
good.
of y'all did, right?
17-14.
Phew, battle of the running backs. Nope, didn't see that one.
I swore Tiger was going to lose this game. He was playing so well up to like a point, and then it felt like he handed the controller over to his wife and just wanted to, play after play. It was either throwing it to the other team or just throwing it, overthrowing it. I thought he was going to lose this game. Yeah, I'm serious. Yeah, I mean, he held Cousins to 76 yards passing. So I figured, as long as he had a good game on the ground, didn't give it to the other team, but it just
That's crazy.
it ended up working out for him.
What's crazy, Dalvin Cook had 14 attempts, 108 yards, but 7.7 yards per carry.
That doesn't matter.
He stopped
I
giving
don't know
him
if
the
that
ball.
matters.
He must have broke a big one.
He didn't have no
He
TDs.
broke
or
a,
anything.
no, his longest run was a 33-yarder. He just stopped giving him the ball. That's what happened. Feed that
It's
man,
simple.
man. Come on.
Put 10 in the box and make him a passer.
Right.
Okay. Slayton had a good day too. Justin Jefferson only had one pass in that game, so
wow.
he deserved to win that game.
Hey man, send him to LA.
No, don't send him to LA.
He probably would send him to LA, but he'll say, give me Herbert, and you can have Justin Jefferson.
Oh, that definitely ain't happening. I'll find a receiver then.
All right, here's another one. Oh no, that wasn't played because I was definitely gonna give him the business. Ocean, you lost to Dragon.
Wow.
3 points. Tell us what happened.
That game was crazy, man. It was for whatever reason, man. He scored on big plays every time. Like it was like deep passing, running. I just couldn't. I mean, it was wild. We were going back and forth the whole game, and he shut my running game down, and then I had to go to my passing game, and I was actually impressed how well I did with my passing game, because neither one of us had any turnovers that game, but I aired it out quite a bit, and which I normally don't.
That's the part that shocked me.
Neither one had turnovers. Ocean had the ball for almost 18 minutes, and Mike had it for 9. That's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
He scored on some big plays, man. It's like he had that receiver, Austin. I mean, he had 4 catches. His average was 42 yards a catch. He was killing me.
4 for 171.
Yeah, it's like I couldn't, and I tried to counter with Adams. Adams had 10 catches for 118, but we were back and forth. And what killed me, I think, was the turnover. I think he had a turnover or field goal. He was driving the second half, second quarter, and I thought he was just gonna let the clock run out. And he all of a sudden must have realized, oh, time's almost up, kick that field goal. And that was pretty much what kept him, sealed him with the win, because we were back and forth the rest of the game. But I mean, overall, it was a really good game between the both of us. So, and I know afterwards we got off when we were talking, he was like, man, I stopped your running game, that was my game plan, but I could not stop your passing. He's like, once I thought I knew who you were going to throw it to, you threw it to someone else. And he's like, every pass play you picked, you threw it to the right person every time. So I was like,
Well, you got some good stars to throw to for at least this Madden, because next Madden, that's not going to be the case. Waller, I think he's in New York now.
Rubbing the salt in the wound there. Appreciate that.
So, but that was a good game. It looked like it was real tight.
Yeah, we need to get Mike on these games. Every time he has a good game, man, he's not on here to talk about him.
Right? You stop traveling.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
For this week.
Yeah.
What about the Colts and Chargers game there?
Oh, shoot, I didn't see that. You know what? My phone's on the way, but it blocked it.
We got both guys on here, so go ahead, gentlemen.
I guess I kick it off and let Sleep reiterate on it. My game plan coming into this game, of course, his number one offensive threat was stopping Jonathan Taylor. That's what I wanted to do. We contained him
Check.
pretty well. Sleep
61 yards.
Sleep just has that vision to find open receivers. So of course my game plan for that, what's the best game plan for, a QB that passes, efficiently, even though his QB isn't that good, but he passes efficiently, pressure him. So I can't give him too much pressure. Like blitz him like I want to. So I just had to play really good coverage downfield, which we did majority of the game, also while containing Jonathan Taylor when need be. As far as offensively, just, keep matriculating the ball up the field, try to get points when we can, because I know his defense is going to be tough. He has a very good defensive mind, especially when he game plans and scouts. Every time I had the opportunity to get points, I try to take the opportunity. That's why the score is the way it is. He actually missed the opportunity, I believe. Yeah, he missed the opportunity to get 3 points.
Yeah, he thought it was a catch on the sideline. Yeah,
he thought it was he thought it was a pick, but it wound up being a catch, and it was in bounds, which made it even worse. So he didn't. Yeah, he had one time I left it and take it, so that kind of helped me out also. Other than that, we just try to keep establishing a run. Get passes off where we can. He came out victorious. Kind of lucky, but victorious. So luck prevails with everyone. Yeah. So I don't know what Sleep has to reiterate on that if he's still here.
I'm right here. I'm just listening to y'all.
I didn't see the picture up, so.
What? Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, it was one of them games, man. I was being a little conservative. I wasn't trying to, you can see by the 14 carries, I wasn't trying to run Jonathan Taylor that much. I was just kind of, the game was moving a little slow, like I like it. And then, the drop passes, pass on third down on the same drive, the same person dropped a pass. And I'm just like, third downs are killers. So that killed me. I was really trying to contain his run, making sure he got a couple runs at the end, but for the most part, when I was containing the run, I was like, all right, we in good shape. The play obviously on the sideline, which I thought he picked off and went out of bounds. I'm thinking, okay, the review gonna come or something gonna happen. And I just heard him say, oh, Pittman is, not Pittman, Mike Evans on the sideline. I'm like, he caught that? I didn't even know he caught it. So I never called the timeout. I didn't even see it. So yeah, I missed that 3 points right there. And then the pick at the end. Harris trying to be cute instead of just running the clock out. Gave me the opportunity, picked it off. I must have hit the button by accident or clicked on the guy late.
You spun or something,
Yeah, he did a spin move. I clicked on late.
That was a pick six.
Right, pick six. That would have changed the game right there, along with the 3 points. So I missed some opportunities. Regardless of what the stats say, this is one of the games I like to play. I like the low-scoring game. I like to grind it out. Blowing people out ain't fun to me. You know what I mean? I want to
blowing people out, man.
Right. And I had a chance at the end just to go, I had a chance at the end to go down the field. And of course, the same person that dropped the passes was my, the interception at the end that field it. The same receiver. So I might not play that guy for the rest of the season.
And they were clutch drops, Sleep.
Right, clutch drops.
Drives.
I hate
that's where the luck came in most of the time. The luck came in most of the time with that.
Sometimes, man.
One of them drops, you took I think a step.
He took a step or two.
And they said it was a drop. I was like,
wow, okay.
This wasn't a fumble.
And for everybody who didn't see that these are open guys. These are not like, the guy's right next to him. No, these are open guys. They catch it. All right, look, he's about to take 2 steps. He gets touched and he drops. I'm like, oh my, I know his Sleep is salty.
Nah, I just like, all right, let's keep moving on. When I play it, I'm just looking at the screen like, all right, you really dropped that. All right, let's go. I would be complaining. That's I know how you get. We all know how you get. We can hear you. I make sure that I'm not going crazy, man. I just kind of try to keep my head in the game.
Right.
It was a very, very good defensive game because you tell we both game plan well. We were both. I definitely played conservative. I wasn't as aggressive as I usually am. You can tell by that, even with the run game, neither one of our running backs got touchdowns. maybe
Right.
one. You know, both were passing touchdowns. And of course, like the kickers did the work. It just, man, it was a chess match for me. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I believe it was a chess match for him also. It was just
That's
crazy.
that. I didn't.
It was one of them games you're nervous when you don't need to be nervous. And that's just me. I know on my side, I was definitely nervous. I gotta go ahead and make sure everything's done to perfection. Besides that dumb play I did trying to be cute, like you said. So, but
What is reason to be like that? There's a good reason because we just kind of went over the awards at the end of season awards. Both your team and his team were all the way at the top of the awards where you got guys left and right. So you know each guy on both sides of the ball has talent and knows how to use them. So it's a reason why you can't throw picks. You can't give stuff away. You gotta earn every yard. So it was a really good game from a spectator's perspective. It was a really good game to watch and see how the two juggernauts fighting for playoff seeding. To watch that game, I learned a lot. I'm happy I saw it.
Yeah, just it was, you know, it was fun playing it. I wasn't like I said, I don't get too high or too low when I play the game, and I just kind of look at what's going on, kind of you know, assess each play and what I did and what I didn't do and try to adjust. There was a couple plays I thought I was going to break runs and then I would just get clipped or something like that or get touched and he would just fall. I'm like, all right, man, next run I'm going to break. Next one I'm going to break. If I don't break it, I was like, I know he's going to play this. Let me, you know, post snap read. If it's come out like this, I'm going to just hit him with this play real quick. I'm going to hit him at this guy. And it just, when he dropped the ball, I was just like, man, that's that. You know, like, you can't do nothing about that.
Right.
Ball, but yeah.
All right, well, let's move on to week 17. Any games you guys noticed? Dog, any games you see week 7? Any games you seen or watched broadcasted there?
Cardinals, Falcons.
Yeah.
Game of the week.
Wow.
No one expected that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the one Dorian was talking about his guys. He felt like he was playing in quicksand or something like that.
Yes.
Hey, Dorian, maybe I should have talked about your game a little bit more with the Cardinals. Like, you got on me for not saying nothing about it, and now look what happened. Come on.
Oh, man.
You look bad out here in the streets.
Really going to be a lot more chatter after that now.
Desmond Ritter threw 6 interceptions.
How, Sway?
Oh, yeah.
Rough.
Yeah. Eckler had 98 on the ground on 16 carries. Patterson had almost 60 yards. You know what I mean? But Ritter had 1 touchdown on the ground. He just couldn't get it going. Kyle Pitts only had 87 yards and 1 touchdown. You know, Kyle Pitts usually has like 300 yards receiving and like 4 touchdowns.
Right.
So, yeah, this was the shock of the week. And Dorian Rhodes, the Cardinals owner, has 2 really good wins on his resume right now. Beat me, keep me from being undefeated, and NFC champion of last year.
Yeah.
This was an important game for him seating wise. So this was an amazing game. 6 total turnovers. That's amazing. I think Isaiah Simmons had a whole bunch, or he was batting down a bunch. Let me see how many picks he had. Isaiah Simmons. He had 2. He was locking it down, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it looked like everybody had a pick.
This was the Battle of the Dorians.
Battle of the Dorians. Dorian Gray, who's the Falcons, and Dorian Rhodes, who's the Cardinals. Good game, gentlemen.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Let's see. This one was a tight one. Pittsburgh at Baltimore. 11-point difference?
Yeah.
Mike's keeping these games closer and closer every single game.
Yeah.
Chicago just beating Detroit by 10 points, and they both were fighting for the same playoff spot.
They're going back and forth.
Yeah, man. Look at Houston. They don't have any wins, but they only lost by 7. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's coming along.
Still fighting. Yeah.
He's coming along. Playing against him, because I don't watch many of his games, but playing against him, he controls the clock a little better. The turnovers kill him, and he probably needs a few more players, which I think he's going to draft. the draft or whatever, or do have a good offseason. But
he's going to pick up a quarterback. That'll be his first thing.
yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea. But he's got Tannehill. Maybe he'll re-sign him, man. He looks like he's playing better with him than he was with the other guy. But we'll see. I mean, looks like he's controlling the clock a little bit better, and if he can get rid of the turnovers and run the ball a little bit more, he might even be, he might do some things next season.
Formidable, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, dog, did you played the Washington, right?
Yeah.
I watched a little bit of this. It looked like you were struggling with the Commanders. What happened in this game, man?
No, I did. It was a late game. We played really late. No excuse.
Okay.
But he was I was actually glad that the game was tight because I got to see some glimpses of the old Zay. So I was very pleased with that, and it made it more competitive and it was more fun to play him. In the end, he threw a late pick, which closed the game out, but it was a battle. It was a battle. I mean, I couldn't get to his quarterback. He sacked me 4 times. He was getting rid of the ball quick. It was a fun game to play. He played very well. And I'm looking forward to him getting back into shape, Madden shape.
Right.
You miss him in that division a little bit,
Definitely.
Yeah.
Shoot. He taught me how to pass better. So, he's got the chops.
That dude has great pocket presence, man.
It's impressive. Okay, let's see what else we got here.
Bengals beat the Bills.
Yeah, that was a pain to
upset.
watch. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's a whooping too.
Oh yeah.
You might see this?
Yeah, that was
first half.
That was just crazy. Ooh. I think towards the end it was
perfect quarterback rating. Joe Beasley with the 158.3, 331 yards, 4 touchdowns. Hold on.
Turnovers.
No turnovers.
Yeah, turnovers hurt him. Turnovers hurt Tillman.
Tillman,
yeah.
He looked a little frustrated after a while, man. That game was a little wild.
Yeah.
Cook was cooking, but
but he
Josh Allen was giving the ball to the
he hit his key receivers on, man. He was hitting Chase on some good routes. He hit Mixon out of the backfield. And then he took advantage, and even Higgins there's a few plays where Higgins got a few good passes. So he was balancing throwing the ball around, and
that's what I was saying last show.
If
he can get Chase going, it's going to be hard to stop him because he got talent at running back, he got talent at receiver, the other receiver's good. Dude, like this team is good. I mean, he needs to continue giving him the ball. You know what I mean? Like you can't have Chase with just unless he's being triple team. Chase got to continue to work like this. This is exactly how it's supposed to be. And against that team, the Bills are phenomenal. That team is good. So excellent job there, Billups.
Yeah, he had a good game.
Let's see, what else do we got here?
I think that's it for that week.
Yeah, that's it for the week.
Yeah,
last week of the season. Falcons took care of business. Buffalo definitely took care of business. Grudge match. AFC East grudge match. Chicago with a very important win against Minnesota. Nip and tuck game there.
Anybody watch this game? Detroit and Green Bay?
Nope.
Nah.
Yeah.
Whoopins.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. Let's see.
Hey.
Titans Jags.
Tennessee.
Titans Jags.
We'll talk about the results of this, but right now it looks like the Titans brought out the big belt, took care of his divisional brother.
Nah, man. His brother was up.
Kane.
His brother was up at the Jags was up at the half, man. I gotta give it to him. He was up. He was up 10 at the half.
Just giving them the business.
Yeah.
Hey man, they look at the turnovers there.
Yeah.
13 turnovers.
13 turnovers. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was up at the half, man, and third quarter came. I was like, oh man, what is going on here, bro?
That's crazy.
Wow. MVP, FNG MVP had 5 picks. So that says something about this defense. And the prince that was promised, Trevor Lawrence, with 6.
Mm-hmm.
No touchdowns though.
No touchdowns.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah,
How
they
the
were
run game
second.
was.
That 7 sacks total between the two of them, 4 for Willis and 4 on Lawrence. Man, this game is
Yeah.
crazy.
It was a wild game, man. I caught it like right in the middle of the second quarter, or right at the end of the second quarter. I'm like, oh, they playing? And them dudes play like 6 o'clock in the morning, if y'all know. So luckily I'm at work. So
Yeah.
I need to get my beauty sleep, so I'm going to miss them sometime.
5 dead or alive. Fire flame
that game was wild, bro. That game is real crazy.
Yeah, just looking at these stats, man, it's wild.
Good game. Titans win that 42-39.
Yeah.
Jets all over the Dolphins. Oof.
Yeah, Jets was
24.
over there just running. He's running.
Yeah.
Running.
Brees Hall show. You know, I seem to remember. We checked his knees. I seem to remember the Eagles saying, you know, they got the Giants 2 more times, so they control their fate.
Yeah,
they
that
skated
didn't
their way
happen.
out the playoff.
Yeah, that didn't happen. I think after that comment was made, he went on a big losing streak.
Exactly.
Come on, Brian.
Like,
Come
he just
on, Brian.
dropped off. I was like, wow.
Mm.
This game was close there, Dog, you and Mike.
Yeah, it was close, but you know, it was.
Did you bench your starters that game or something?
I did. I did. I benched my starters that game.
Oh, okay.
I think Mike was trying some new stuff, from what I understand. So, you know, I had him early, and then he started. You know, he scored 14 points in the fourth quarter, which kind of made it closer than what it actually was.
Okay. So that's fool's gold. Roger that.
Okay.
No disrespect, Mike.
You had a 6-point game against the Broncos, Harris. What happened in that game, man? The new guy.
Nothing special. Division game. Beating them down in the beginning. I let my foot on the gas. I was trying out a couple new things also. Yeah, he brought it back, and I wasn't going to let him win. Simple as that. I was just trying to get Hassan Haskins the ball more. He had 37 carries and over 300 yards rushing. I think 4 touchdowns.
You said Brees Hall had 37 carries?
Yeah, right. I was going to say
Hassan Haskins. And apparently, if nobody saw on the FNG page, Facebook page, that apparently that the running game saved me in that game, and I need to pass more. Sheesh, or whatever the hell he said after that. That's fine. I remember now. You're in, my division. You gotta see me twice. And I don't know if Unc told you, but Unc should have told you about my running game. I run the ball. I can run the ball. That's just what I've been doing in Madden for years.
And you will run the ball.
I will run the ball. And if you stop the run, I can pass a little bit too. So, this future note for you, brother. So tighten up that run defense.
Moving along.
Right.
Yeah, IJS. I'm just saying.
Well, only other game is
Seattle there.
Oh yeah. Seattle needing that spot, needing that win to make the playoffs. So that was an important victory over the Seattle Seahawks, potentially.
Right.
Now we just had
I caught this on the tail end of this game. I thought you were going to give your game away.
Oh nah. We ended up having to tighten up our defense near the end, and it ended on kind of a weird ending. We're gonna, I was in the position because I threw 2 picks, okay? But forget about even the stats in the game. McCaffrey 126 on 21 carries.
Yeah.
Really, I stopped him on a quarterback draw on 3rd down, right?
Yeah,
this is his last drive. And for some reason, he called a timeout. And I said, oh, okay. And we were tied 17-17 at this point. This is in the 4th quarter. And I'm like, okay. And he punted it to me. It was 2 plays. One play to I can't remember who got the first. McCaffrey, I think, might have got the first play. And then it was like a 60-something yard pass to George Kittle. And that was it. He never got back down the field again. that perplexed me. But outside of that, the game was tight. I mean, Dorian's a good player. You know, I give him the business sometimes, but he's a really good player. And he stopped my undefeated season to let you know how good he is. So it was a great game.
Hey, Dorian, keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep doing what you're doing against Tranks, man.
Yeah. Shout out Big Dorian. I'm sorry, Little Dorian.
Yeah.
Anybody watch this game? Was this game broadcast?
Oh man, yeah.
Oh man,
I
watched it today. I'll let y'all talk about it.
Big respect to my boys out of the North in the UFC, man. Them boys, that was a tough game. Tough.
No, I thought Dill was gonna get him, man.
Yeah.
Billups stood tall.
But he played like he had something to fight for.
He was fighting for his playoff began this game.
Yeah. That brother was going for it. And he outscored, and the Bengals outscored the Ravens 24-11 in the fourth quarter.
Oh yeah!
Man,
wow.
Chase 231 yards receiving.
What I say?
Killer.
Joe Beasy.
This is my division.
4 touchdowns.
And Mixon was there with almost 100 yards rushing, almost 100 yards receiving.
I mean, this is an all-star team.
Yeah,
we got the stars. Put it in their hand.
Hey man, Billups pulled out all the stops, man. I was like, Dill about to run away with this. Billups got that kick return. He got a couple. He figured out what Dill was doing a little bit. Got a couple stops. You know what I mean? A couple unfortunate plays by Dill. Billups took advantage. I'm like, bro, this dude coming back.
Big game.
Excellent performance.
It was.
That was the first and fourth quarter were difference of 2 tails there. The first quarter, Dill blew up, and fourth quarter, Billups blew up.
Yeah. Talk about playing with shit like your hair's on fire. That was it right there. He's not going to lose this game.
Big respect. Great game.
Yeah, good game, fellas.
Played himself.
Way to wrap the week up, wrap the season up. So now we can go off to the playoff picture.
Yeah, but Dill messed up.
You want to do the top 10 first?
Oh yeah, you're right. Top 10. Yeah, you're right.
Before we move on to that, Sean Smith said, the 49ers had all of his timeouts. You can't punt the ball. You have to go for it 4th and 1. Thought about your game, Tranks.
Oh yeah, he's right. I was shocked he didn't go for it, but even if he didn't, I'm just surprised he didn't pin me deep. You know, regardless of the amount of timeouts I had, because it wasn't like I was putting up a whole bunch of points. Yeah. Calling a timeout made it easy. It felt like it took all the pressure off me when he did that. And 2 plays I was in the end zone.
But that was an injury. That was an injury timeout, though. He had no choice.
Oh yeah. You're right. I forgot about that.
Man, we need Sean Smith to broadcast more and talk on that broadcast, man. You
yes. We definitely need you to talk on the broadcast.
Had me bent for real.
I can't be the only crazy man playing Madden. All right, I need you on there too. Yeah, way to keep us focused here. Let's do that top 10.
Top 10, yeah.
All right, let me do that real quick, and then we'll go back to the playoff picture here. See if it'll do this here.
That was a good game.
Try to be hold up.
Be all you can be?
No, I'm not gonna. I can't be too loud. Got some people catching some Z's.
Oh, 10-4. 10-4.
So I'm gonna go through it, but you know.
Oh.
That was last week.
You ready there, Harris?
That was last week? Yep, you gotta kick it off.
All right, here we go.
All right, here's your FNG top 10 rankings. Coming in at number 10, we have the 11-6 Ravens. Coming in at number 9, we have the 11-6 Bills. At number 8, we have the 12-5 Bears. Number 7, we have the 12-5 Falcons. Coming in at number 6, 12-4 Colts. Number 5, the 4-2 Titans. I'm sorry, both of those things have ties, by the way. Coming in at number 4, we have the 14-3 Chargers. At number 3, we have the 15-2 Packers. Number 2, we have the 16-1 49ers. And number 1, the number 1 seed in the AFC, 16-1 Browns.
That's my dog. That's my dog.
12-game win streak. That boy got it going on.
And you can't forget about, our hidden heroes. Number 11 and number 12, 11-6 Bengals. Number 12, we had the 11-6 Jaguars. Not top 5.
Oh,
Wait.
I forgot to change their stats.
Oh,
I forgot
whoa,
to
that's
change their
8-5.
stats.
Yeah, you're not 8-5.
Yeah, at least he got a 5 somewhere. He said
Yeah.
top 5.
Hey, man. Why you bringing up old stuff?
All right, and that's our top 10 for FNG. Top 10.
Oh
I agree
man,
with that
Tony
top 10.
You want to go
Tillman.
back to the playoff picture you said?
Tony Tillman
Yeah, playoff
talking
picture.
trash, man. He said tell Ty more like to enjoy the view.
Oh, man.
And there it is.
That's
How's the
fine.
view from down there?
Hey.
It just got real. It
Yeah,
just got real.
Draft coming up.
Yeah, get ready for that draft, man.
Hey Tillman, they said if you lose in the playoffs, you got to bring pizza to the house.
We missed our eight.
Man.
Eight.
Dog in trouble.
Let's see if we can get this here.
Who's in trouble?
There we go. The playoff picture, gentlemen.
Oh, man. Ooh, somebody make it, man. Dang.
Oh, look, the Bengals sneak
Man.
in.
The
Bengals
Bengals snuck
Mm.
and the surprise
Mm.
of the
Mm.
playoff.
Wow. Who'd have
Yeah, you
thunk it?
played your way in, man.
Yeah, big respect.
Yes.
Look,
Yeah, congrats to him, man.
big respect.
Yeah,
Big respect. Yeah.
That win against the Ravens got him in there.
That win
Yep.
against the Ravens got you in there. Because all y'all had the same
Damn.
record.
Yep.
Damn, Dillard.
Knocked the Jaguars out the spot. Dang.
Yeah, they were definitely in that 7 spot. So right now we have it set up on the 2 seed Titans are playing the 7 seed Bengals. And we also have the this hasn't changed for the last couple of weeks. We have the number 3 seed Chargers, FNG champion Chargers, defending their title against the Ravens.
That's going to be fun.
That is definitely going to be fun. He says, I got something for you, Harris. That's what he said. I heard him say.
Oh, wow.
He said all he wanted. He got to prove it to me.
And we have the number 4 seed hosting the Colts.
Probably going to be a snow
Right
game.
now, yeah, it's probably going to be snow and white out. Question is, who's going to wear white in this game?
Probably me.
Colts are in all white. You're going to be invisible on that field, man.
They told me, man, why don't you wear red and let me wear blue?
Yeah, Tillman said I'll bring wings and the AFC East trophy.
Right,
Oh,
right.
wow.
Oh,
Arr,
What
stab,
they usually say, talk that shit.
body blow.
Of course, like we said, we have the Browns waiting in the number 1 seed for the lowest remaining seed. And over and the NFC side, we got another surprise entry. They showed up as a possibility last week, but we have the number 2 seed hosting the Seattle Seahawks at 8 and 9 at the 7th seed. Good job, Mr. Damari Allen.
Yeah, man. Big shout out
First
to him.
season
Man.
in to get into the playoffs.
Actually, he beat me this season too.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Oh, he beat the champ. So that lets you know. Let me ask you a question. Who here in the NFC has ever beaten you outside of me? Has anybody else on this NFC ever beaten you before, Harris?
Dorian.
The Falcons?
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Tiger
it, right?
Tiger has before.
Oh, so
But you just
Dorian.
you talking about in general? Or you talking about this?
No, I'm
this
talking about
past season?
none of that other stuff counts. I'm not talking about playing in the league.
Oh, I mean, well, Tigers beating me, Dorian's beating me, the Bears are beating me,
and the Bears are beating me.
Yeah.
So let's let you know, Damari. This is a conversation directly at you. You've beaten somebody who's won the reigning champion, and the guy that you're playing hasn't beaten yet. So let you know that you can beat anybody in this league. Now's the time to prove it. You got a chance at the Super Bowl if you can handle your business against number 2 seed. Moving on to the next game, we have the Falcons, number 3 seed, hosting The Cowboys. Now this hasn't changed for maybe at least 2 weeks, so we're expecting the playoffs to end like this. But I know Detroit was kind of
Detroit and
in the
Philly were the
wings.
two that were in there before.
Yeah, they were in there, but they did a whole bunch of losing towards the end of the season, which didn't help their seeding chances. Yeah. So this game right here is the rematch of season 1's NFC Championship, the Falcons versus the Cowboys. So that one wasn't close last season. Let's hope it's a little different. We're ready to throwing picks the way he is. Who knows? It might happen.
Anything is possible.
Anything is possible. And our final game, we have the New York Giants, Mr. Tiger Roar, hosting
Chicago, man.
The Chicago Bears. Stop Bears.
Mm.
And
he's still king of the North?
He's been king of the North since he's been over
No. The Packers are the king of the North right now. Packers are 15 and almost nothing.
Right. Not bad.
Yeah, they are not king of the North.
Not bad.
They're on a slab of ice with no head or something.
Go.
I mean, I like Isaiah. I like this matchup. I really do. I like Isaiah. I like, of course, Tiger, of course. I am rooting for Tiger. Honestly, I like to see Tiger go ahead and progress to the playoffs. I mean, I would love to see Isaiah Thompson win a championship also. I mean, Super Bowl. Sorry,
I don't need him to win no Super Bowl. He can win this game, but I don't need him to win no Super Bowl. I got a special place in my heart for Justin Fields.
There's a lot of people I would actually like to see win a championship.
Yeah.
Why not?
Not me. Only people who got titles. That's the only people I want to see.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know you say no.
I want to keep an exclusive club. That's who I'm rooting for. only champions. But all these games are games of the week, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But to me, the two games that jump out at me are the and then they're all games of the week, but the Giants versus the Bears and the Bengals versus the Titans. Those are the two games where you might not have the expected outcome that you think.
Good call.
Hell,
those are the two.
What about the Falcons and Cowboys?
Yeah, it depends on how much you get.
You never know.
I expect.
What, dude?
Well, here's what I predict. Okay, because I wasn't trying to do that, but I'm gonna do it. The Falcons are having problems passing, but when they're passing well, they're unstoppable. But the thing is, the last time they were in NFC Championship, the Cowboys couldn't stop the run. And if you can't stop the run and he doesn't even have to pass, it's more likely that I got the Falcons winning that game. And I have if I had to put money on it, I have the Packers. I have the Packers and Falcons moving forward. But I don't know who's going to win this Giants-Bears game. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a question mark. But honestly, I got a question mark for that Falcons-Cowboys game only because of the way that has Micah Parsons coming over that edge is crazy.
He could make it bad for what's the name?
Absolutely
Ritter. You're right.
Crazy.
You're
Your
right.
offensive line has to be up to par, and you need to go ahead. Mike double team, whatever. Is crazy.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm telling you. So, I mean, yeah, he may force him to run, but I mean, has Dorian been running like that this season? Not really.
He wasn't doing that last season, but when he did, he did. You know what I mean?
He didn't have to. He was successful with the pass. He didn't have to.
He killed him on the last NFC champ. He ran all over the Cowboys. I remember that game. He was killing them on the ground.
We want to definitely see. I definitely want to see that game. Yeah. I hope somebody broadcasts. I hope all these games get broadcast.
Yeah, definitely.
All these games should be broadcast.
It's playoffs, man. You guys, at the very minimum, the home team needs to broadcast. But if you got it arranged where the other guys going to broadcast, that's fine. We need to watch these games.
Yeah, I know Sean will. I know. I know D-Lloyd.
Justin always broadcasts.
Yeah,
right.
You and Dill always broadcast. Falcons broadcast.
Yeah, Tillman, he just started getting in the broadcast, and he'll do it. Tiger and Isaiah, they both come broadcast. I see that happening. I don't think we have any issues with anybody broadcasting any of these games.
Right, playoffs. The playoff teams are OGs too.
Yeah.
And most of the guys will broadcast because they know they're supposed to broadcast, especially playoffs. But to continue my predictions on the AFC side, I predict the Colts to advance to play the Browns, and the Titans will be playing will be hosting the Chargers. That's what I
Don't you
predict.
put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Well, I mean, but I can't predict. I can't really predict the Titans game. I'm not sure. You know what I mean?
I'm not either.
That's the toughest game in the AFC.
The way Billups has been
Billups
playing
comes
lately.
playing the way he
coming in
has. Man.
hot.
He's put up 52 points the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, he's coming
Yes,
in
sir.
real hot. So,
Sure.
Billups, this is your
Yeah.
chance. Upset the world. Then you go into the Browns and whoop their ass when you upset the world. You know what I mean?
I actually
Hey,
I
watch
actually
it.
have a question mark. I have a question mark for that game too.
Remember,
What's
he's in
that?
my division, so it'll be if at the least it's gonna be a battle. Ain't gonna be no come and whoop my behind. I ain't gonna happen.
I anticipate all these games to be a
Well,
battle.
you
Hopefully,
ain't
these
gonna
games are
I
blowouts.
think, yeah, every game
You're
should be
not
a
gonna
battle.
come to the other side of the state and try to just beat on me like that. Yeah, we ain't doing that.
Listen, I expect the best from Tillman. I ain't gonna go in there and act like I'm gonna do this and that, but I expect to see, what he did today. That's what I expect to see.
Yeah, I think that Titans Bengals game, that's a question mark for me. I don't know who's gonna come out in that game.
Sure.
Should be fun to watch.
Oh yeah,
But hey, man,
that's going to decide.
Anybody could have an upset, man. That's the big thing, too.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It can go either
We
way.
can sit here and put question marks and guarantees, but anything can happen in these games.
So true.
Right. And hey, he's a higher seed than I am. I'm the low seed. I'm coming in there with no pressure, no
That's
pressure
true.
at all.
And you have been struggling a bit coming into the playoffs. You haven't really.
I've been struggling a lot. I mean,
so
is what it is.
Man,
that's why they play the game.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be fun.
mm-hmm.
Just sorry for the Jags, man. I thought he was gonna make it.
Man, he was fighting to get in the top 10.
Right? I think he said that. What's the
rushing record? To be in the
record?
top 10, and he missed the whole playoff picture completely.
That's crazy, right?
Top 5.
It means the league. That means the league's getting better.
At least he made the top. At least he made it in the top 15. It's a 5 in there somewhere.
Right.
True.
Yeah.
A lot of people find out that the people who don't make the playoffs in our league, the people don't make the playoffs in our league will go online and blow people out all the time and be like, "How is it I'm blowing people out online regularly? If I come in this league and be getting the head beat in." It's a little different. League play is a little different, man.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, for sure.
Uh-oh. Hey, Sleep Tillman said he's looking forward to this game. Oh,
he should. He should.
That's right.
Hey, another big announcement. I forgot to tell you, Tillman. Me and Dog are joining your division next season.
Oh yeah.
So we're swapping teams. I don't know
yet. It's already been approved too.
Yeah. So
what's his
we'll
name
be
already responded and said it was okay. So your division's already getting better. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
a lot more competition, man. Should
more
be fun.
competition.
Can't wait to see that.
Man.
Hey, what Sean Smith just said, Jags at home right now, staring out the window, listening to Albie Shaw.
Oh, man. I'm going to leave that alone, man. He get enough abuse from his brother.
I'm waiting. I was waiting for those.
Who's the master? Show enough.
That is so wrong.
Waiting for Justin to make some posts, man. Those were hilarious.
Y'all gonna make that man quit the league, man. Y'all gotta stop that, man.
Man, he's 11 and what?
He
5,
ain't quit, man. That's just gonna be
quit.
motivation for him to come back.
Yeah, he'll come back stronger next year, man. The division got better, man.
Yeah.
That's right, Java. Don't listen to them.
His name is Jave.
I wouldn't. Java.
Java is a cup of Joe, ain't it?
Oh,
yes.
Man.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was Java. I'm sorry. I didn't know how you pronounce his name. I thought it was
There's
Java.
a little accent over the A. So,
Java. Okay. Now I know. I didn't mean to butcher your name.
Don't worry, you got practice for the off season to get it working.
We got Dill cheering for Tony Tillett, man. To some let's go.
Huh? Dill better worry about his game.
He better cheer for himself.
Got enough
about his game.
You saw what happened.
We don't need no more cheerleaders. Yeah, we don't need no more cheerleaders in here.
Yeah, man.
Every time y'all cheer for somebody, that person lose. Don't cheer for me. Tell me I'm gonna lose. Talk junk. I'll be all right.
Oh man, that's what makes. And just in case anybody didn't know, or the people that aren't in the league and are watching, all of our games, playoff games, are considered rivalries. So any rules where you gotta, can't go for it on fourth down, or you gotta kick field goals in the fourth when you went up by 22 points or more. You don't got to worry about any of that when you're in the playoffs. When you're in the playoffs, play to win, score what you're going to score. It's all you, because it's win or go home right now.
Yep.
Oh, Dill, don't deny it now. Dill said, "No, I'm not." Don't deny it now, Dill. It's okay. You got something to say. Get on.
Oh, you need to be on the show, Dill. You need to
I
call
think he was
out.
supposed to. He was gonna come Friday, but I don't know what happened. But yeah,
If you can
hopefully
comment,
he'll
you
make
can
a
get on.
show. I'll make the show.
You got a phone.
for
You
sure.
can comment. You can get on.
Yeah, go on break. Go on lunch break for an hour and be in the bathroom on the phone.
Yeah, take the cereal
Call
with
in.
you. Tell them that you're testing.
Right.
Gonna be a fun
Yeah,
playoff.
I can't
I'm
wait to
looking
watch
forward
these
to it.
games. Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Can't wait to get them scheduled.
For sure, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Was there
fun.
anything else, gentlemen? I think we touched all the topic, touched on everything. Nothing that we needed to bring up.
I think we're good. Nice tight
We're
show,
good.
man.
Yeah.
All right, fellas. Well, again, I appreciate y'all joining. As always, everyone, those watching and those who watch later, again, if you guys ever want to join us, let one of us know. We'll get your info. We'll get you on the show. We had Dog today. Dog, we appreciate you joining us, man.
That's right.
It's far and few that you get on, but it's appreciated. So,
Yes, it is.
Appreciate it.
all right.